Hi guys, Kathy here with Buddy, our fourth blind horse named Buddy, who for the third day in a row, listen to him, wants to visit the pigs. This has never happened. Horses are normally, even sighted horses, terrified initially of pigs. But whenever we get to this point in our walk, both in from his pasture and out to his pasture, he hangs a right or a left and wants to come visit the pigs. And sadly today, the pigs are all napping and they're not interested. But it's fascinating to me that this animal who cannot see and can only smell them and hear them is fascinated by the pigs. What you thinking, bud? What you thinking? Amelia? Ginger? Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and they're in their big, cozy beds of straw. So I am so sorry you didn't have visitors. Watch out for this. Watch out for this. Good. Okay, stop.
Who's over here?
Stop.
Oh, buddy.
Red. Oh, wait a minute. Here, maybe.
Buddy.
No, they're not coming. All right, back. Good job. All right, it might be bath time. Come on. Up.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. And thanks to our returning viewers and any new viewers, welcome. This is Kathy Stevens, our lovely founder 20 years ago.
Come on, bud.
In case you didn't know her already.
Down.
And as Kathy said, this is Buddy. This is our fourth blind horse named Buddy.
Up.
And you can see that Kathy has taught Buddy a lot of verbal cues already. Since he no longer has his sight.
Good boy. Good job. So every animal is different. Just like you know this, if you know your dogs and cats, each one is as different as it can be from the previous one. Well, horses are no different, pigs are no different, chickens are no different. And within the horse species, blind horses are completely different from each other. We've had 8 blind horses. He is our 4th blind Buddy, our 8th blind horse, and he ties our very first blind Buddy for the easiest animal of all. He's
Oh,
he is very calm when he startles, and he doesn't startle easily. He's more curious about things he doesn't know than he is fearful, which is rare for a blind horse.
yeah, he was super outgoing with Cameron and I the other day.
Yes.
He came right up to say hi and see who we were. And
Buddy
Stop.
is my buddy.
Stop. So that's an incredible gift, and what we have found, people said when we posted on Facebook, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. That first video went viral. It's still being shown around the world, it's viewed around the world. The video showed just a few simple words I taught him, and a lot of people were asking, well, how do you know how to teach them? If you had a blind child, what would you do? There's no difference. They need not to run into traffic. They need not to bump into a wall. They need not to fall down when they're suddenly going from flat to uphill or flat to downhill, or if the terrain changes from smooth to choppy, they need to be able to anticipate that. So any pig, any cow, any blind horse, any dog with or without eyes can learn language, can learn words. And so he has a few words that keep him safe. We all use them in the same circumstances. He learned them very quickly, and he is just such, it's a privilege
Yeah,
to
'cause how long has he lived here now,
work with
Kathy?
him.
Only a week,
A week.
right?
A week.
Yeah, so this
Yeah,
is crazy
just
to
a week.
see and witness.
So he's still memorizing his terrain, so now we are overusing up, down, stop, choppy, water, those words. until we know he memorizes the words and doesn't need them to keep himself safe. But what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Giving a nipple.
What are you
no,
doing?
not the sunglasses. Here, you got them? All right.
So he's just a pleasure. This is one of his favorite things to do.
Look at him. He's so loving. Kathy, can you remind our viewers how it is that Buddy came to live here?
Yes, Buddy's Human loved him, but Buddy's Human went through a divorce and couldn't afford to keep him, and she had another sighted horse. She decided to take the sighted horse with her, and just like so many other people do, most people we've encountered, she was going to put Buddy down. And even though he's 31, and even though he's blind, and even though he has the equine equivalent of asthma, all his health stuff is quite manageable, and he's sound, his weight is good. We think that we can keep this boy healthy and very happy for quite some time, and he can teach us some things and have a beautiful life in the process. So one of the things, he has a condition called Cushing's. Humans can get it, dogs can get it. It's common in older horses. One of the things that accompanies Cushing's, one of the symptoms, is a very fuzzy coat. So even though it's a 70-degree gorgeous day, he's a little warm, so I'm just going to spray him down. He loves it, and the hottest part of the day, part of the day is coming up. And so to put him back out when he's nice and cool will be a good thing.
I didn't know that about the fuzzier
Yeah,
hair.
and if it were a different time of year, we would clip him. We would take off all this fuzzy coat. But it's almost November. We can't do that because he'll need it.
Yeah, and it's been oddly warm for October
It's been oddly climate changey warm.
Yeah,
that's
awfully
for sure.
climate changey.
Stop.
Yeah. Do you need a helping hand, Kathy?
I do not, but you can hold him, certainly.
I mean,
if you want to.
I would love to.
I'm sorry you guys have a view of the beautiful feed truck. It's actually a gorgeous view. Let's take him down here so we can get a better view of the farm.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go this way, bud.
You remember me?
Good boy. All right, stop. Good job. Let me just hold him while I get that.
Hi, buddy. Do you remember me? Hi.
Hi, Russell. Hello, Pig. What are you doing? Are you having your adventure?
Where did Kathy go? Huh? You're asking where Kathy
I'm right here. Bud, water. Water. Oh, that's good job.
Good job, Bud.
And this is hilarious. He does it every time I bathe him, and he's gotten a bath every day since he got here, except one day that was a normal October day. It's because it's been in the 70s. Look at you. Hi. And normally, again, 70s is quite comfortable for horses, for pigs, for chickens, for just like it is for us, but because he has this abnormally woolly coat, he's a little warm.
Yeah, you like that? Look at you do your little dance in the shower, huh?
Right here.
Bath time dance?
Right here.
Oh! You make Kathy?
Right here. I'm right here.
Oh, you're friends with Kathy, huh? Remember me? Hi. I love that. That is so cute. That is so cute. Now, Kathy, Buddy has the same condition as our other horse, Buddy, right? Or
Buddy, well, okay, so it's interesting. Blind horse Buddy number 3 is 35. And we had gotten to a point, and yes, he also has Cushing, so it's being treated in the same way. It's a half a tab twice a day of a medication called Percend. And we actually hope we're going to be able to try some more holistic things with this one soon. What?
it's Kathy.
But Buddy 3 where we actually have some good news for people who have known Buddy 3. He's been here for 15 years. Buddy 3 came with his eyes, but this condition that all our blind Appaloosas have had, and in fact all our 8 blind horses have had, is a condition called uveitis. And it's an inflammatory condition that eventually causes pain and shrinkage of the blind eye. And it can become so debilitatingly painful that you're forced to put the horse down or take the eyes out. And the first time we did that, crap. Can you go uncaged? The first time we did that, it was, it made us a little queasy, the idea of removing the eyeballs. But it was an overnight in the hospital, anti-inflammatory and pain medication, and all you're doing in that moment is taking away the pain because the eyes are already blind. So at this point, Buddy 3, we removed his eyes one at a time when they each became painful. And he has been here for 15 years. Right here, bud, right here. Little on the neck. Little on the neck. Watch out, Andrew. Sorry. Be careful. There's half of me that wants to have a quote unquote. Hold him under his chin.
We're both in the job.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, bath time for Andrea too, huh, bud?
Right here.
Perfect there.
So yes, Buddy 3 has Cushing, and Buddy 3, absolutely adore him, is as challenging as this one is easy. He came here, Buddy 3, with violent panic attacks, and it took a year of working with him for him to get rid of some of that. Oh my goodness, look at the goats racing. Da-da-da, what are you doing? They stopped. They saw something.
I can't even see them.
Let me hang out. Can you guys hang out 1 second while I go get a tool?
Oh, buddy, what do you think? So does anybody watching have any questions for Kathy? Kathy, to say Kathy knows horses is
An understatement.
the biggest understatement. So if you have questions, throw them in the chat, and Cameron and I and Buddy will read them. Where are we going, Buddy?
Yeah.
Wait. Stay with me. Stay with me. I don't know all of Buddy's words yet, so we'll see how
Stop
this
is
goes.
a good one.
Stop's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, any questions about Buddy 4? About blind horses, about horses in general, about Kathy Stevens?
Who's that? Is it Andrea?
Here's Andrea.
Another Andrea? We have 2 Andreas, 2 Annies, and an Annie goat here as well. Fun fact of the day. There she is.
I love you, bud.
There she is.
So
we
this
just
is-
ask if anybody in the watching has questions for you about horses, blind horses. Wow, what is this thing?
This is a sweat. It's called a sweat blade, but it's really a water flicker, just to get
Fancy
get
water
the.
flicker.
And if it were cooler, I would towel him, but there's no need because this is going to make him so comfortable outside.
Are Appaloosa horses more prone to blindness?
Yes, 8 times more prone. 8 times more prone to this particular form of blindness. So surely there's a genetic component. Sorry. So yes, they are more prone to blindness, absolutely. They are typically a more laid-back breed, although we've had 2 who were the toughest horses we've ever had, so that's not always true. But this guy, I have a feeling he's going to be like Mirage, who was another blind Appaloosa. Of our 8 blind horses, 6 have been Appaloosas. Some of you might remember Ashley, who came here with her son, Ashley and Flyer. She was blind. But we always joked about Mirage that you could have a New Year's Eve party in a stall and he would just stand there. He's going to be kind of like that one.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about him, one of the very interesting things, he's the most curious horse, blind horse, we've ever had. And so it's going to be important to stimulate his brain. Like, I've never had a horse of sighted or blind make a beeline for the pig barn.
Yeah.
He wants to go hang out with, wants to meet the pigs.
Yeah, what is that? Who
so-
lives here?
He has a very healthy curiosity, and I can't wait to take him for walks in the woods and help his world be a little bit bigger.
For now, he seems content with
What'd you knock out of
Kathy
my...
cuddles.
Oh, did he knock the syringe out?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that for? Do we know?
Well, this was on the fence. It
Oh.
was probably his... He gets a daily morning injection to combat his Cushing's.
Oh, someone also asked what exactly is Cushing's disease.
It's a condition. It's also an inflammatory condition that causes, I believe, an overactive pituitary, maybe thyroid or pituitary. They're two things, and I get them mixed up, and I can't remember. I think it's pituitary. It could be both, but it causes too much activity in one or both of those glands, which somehow creates too much hair. Way too much hair. This is a crazy amount. You wouldn't normally see this much hair on a horse until January, even though their winter coats have started to come in. Buddy.
What's his other condition, Kathy? The horse asthma?
Oh, it's called, the colloquial name is heaves, and he just, on a hot day, on a hot, humid day, there are a couple different kinds of heaves. One is related to pasture, just being out in the grass. The other is more non-specific and is made worse by heat, by humidity, by dust, by shavings. So in general, you want to keep horses with heaves out as much, as long, as great a part of the day as possible. If you were to take his respiration, it's, even though this is so mild, when we picked him up and he wasn't being treated for anything, including heaves, his respiration was up to 40 and very, very, very labored. And right now it's barely even elevated, so it's really encouraging.
Wow.
How, yeah.
That's awesome.
No audio on Instagram.
So it's a,
Sorry.
whoops, no audio. I'm just here blabbing away.
No, that was just on Instagram.
Oh, just on Instagram.
We're running 2 feeds, Kathy. You're on
Okay.
2 platforms right
Oh.
now. So you're in luck, Facebook friends.
So do you guys think, Andrea,
Uh-huh.
could you attempt to walk back to the field with us?
Yes,
Okay,
we can try.
we'll try.
Yeah.
All right, you'll go back?
Friends, we are gonna walk back with Buddy and Kathy. We believe we have Wi-Fi in his field. However, if we lose you on the way, just because it's a good and windy day here, we'll be right back online as soon as we get to his field. So come with us. We will attempt to bring you.
Are you guys going to walk ahead of us?
We can.
Or behind? Whatever you want to do, but should
We're
I...
just next to.
Come
How
on,
about
darling.
adjacent? And there's Cameron. Everyone say hi to Cameron. Hi, Cameron.
Forward, down, 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 down. Good job. Down, 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 down.
Now, while we're walking, just so I don't forget, a couple of plugs. This lovely person here, Kathy Stevens, in case you were not aware, is giving not 1, but 2 Break All the Rules tours this Saturday.
Ooh, and do I get in trouble?
She breaks a lot of the rules. So now is your chance.
All right, so this is always interesting to me. He stops 2 to 3 times on the walk to and from the pasture, always listening. And this might be because there are 5 goats right in front of us.
There are.
And a whole mess of goats
Cue the
off
goats.
to the right.
There they are. You
Or
might
you might just
recognize
wanna-
these sweet friends. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Bee.
Oh, Eva, you
Are
know
you
what?
jealous
He'll-
that the camera's
he's okay.
on
You
you?
can drive past him. Really? Yeah, he's cool as a cucumber. The tractor has, and I'll move over.
Here's Isa. She's our newest animal caregiver team member. Shout out to that team who always
No crazy grace.
takes
Hi,
care of
Bee.
all our sweet babies.
Hi, Lonnie.
There's Bee. There's Jackie.
Little beaster.
And Jackie's 2 little baby girls there. I call them her baby girls. They're not really babies, but Lonnie and Loretta.
I'm sure that's how she thinks of them.
I know. Hi, Mama.
I mean, I am surrounded by goats, so if you guys want to go by.
Isa, say hi.
Hi.
You're now internet famous.
Oh my god.
Our newest team member here.
Thanks for your patience, Instagram friends. Had to restart the video. Thanks for joining us again. The goats have made a special appearance.
Come on, darling. You guys are so professional. You guys, aren't they so professional with this? Come on, I hear. Say, buddy, are we listening to a broadcast? Forward, forward, down.
I don't
I
think.
don't know about professional.
I don't know either. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we like hijacked the mini truck at some point, and we're like, "We'll be right back." It's downpouring out here.
Hi, Bartleby.
Bart.
Hi, Bart.
Oh, my friend.
Hi, darling.
Well, look at your tongue, Bart. Can
Bart greeted Buddy 4 on the
You're
first
not gonna
day.
stop for a
There's a great
scratch?
picture of Kathy, Bart, and Buddy 4.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't
Do you-
think I've seen that.
You haven't seen that? But do you remember when he came right up to Buddy?
Oh, sleeping pig. Hi, sweetie.
I was wondering what he was going to do because suddenly there was so much stimulation, like he was mobbed by goats.
Sorry, friends. My biceps were not meant to carry this thing. I'm trying to not be too wobbly for you.
Or breathe too
But
heavily?
this is a bit of a cardio for me, walking down Equine Alley here. But you get to get a good little tour of the back stretch here. And we're almost there, so I'll stop panting. But if you have not yet bought your tickets for Break All the Rules, Kathy's giving 2 tours this Saturday only at 11 and 1:30. So please visit our website for ticketing information, and you can come break all the rules with Kathy.
And one of the things we will be doing that we don't do on a normal tour is coming into the field with these 2 blind buddies.
Both blind
and
buddies.
meeting them and engaging with these 2 old farts. Come on, darling. Come on, darling.
I can grab that.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
As my,
I've got my
I just
young
like
and
threw my
nimble
Yeah,
bones.
don't remind me. I just threw my bag, my walkie, my.
Just a little fly spray
Oh.
for the lower legs because they tend to gravitate there. Good job.
Oh, so back to the tour quickly while Kathy does fly spray, just so I don't forget. General admission for that is $30. Our members, sanctuary members, are $15. And then tonight we do have a compassionate cuisine cooking class with Chef Linda online. Still tickets available for that at 6 p.m. And the last thing is our friends at Murphy Realty have nominated us to win an award. So please keep voting daily with your email address through the end of October. And now we will go into the field of the buddies.
So I'm going to introduce, I've been introducing them gradually each day. The challenge is Buddy 3, and we'll warn people, Buddy 3 has no eyes for the reason we talked about earlier, for a while was kicked out of the run-in. So now he protects his fort with his life. So we were delighted when he allowed this buddy in. So we're just going to keep working on that a little every day because they are becoming friendly. We cut a big window between their stalls, and they're starting to hang out at night, you know, nose to nose. So we'll see what Buddy 3 does. Come on, darling. You'll notice Buddy 3, I didn't finish the story about Buddy 3. Buddy 3 is quite thin. We were convinced this was going to be his last winter, and we're already preparing to say goodbye to this beloved animal. But we found something that this very picky eater likes to eat, and he's not in pain, and he still has a lot of gusto. He drags us out to the field every day. So we are optimistic that we might be able to put some weight on this boy, and who knows how much time we got.
Woohoo! Yeah,
Oh,
he's quite the fighter. He's still quite feisty.
Come on, darling.
Feisty boy. For being, 110 or whatever Kathy says he is in human years. 105.
Hi, bud. Hi, darling. What you doing? Are you coming out? Are you thinking about coming out? Watch your lunch dish.
We're on the move. I thought we were safe to pause.
You want to go say hi to Bud? Up. Hi, darling. Oh, you had a good lunch. Up. Good. Stop. I think Buddy 3 is not so interested today. Hi, darling. Right here. That's a good boy. No? I know. What you thinking? Good boy. This way. He ate a little earlier. He may or may not be interested, but I just want to show it to him. He was more interested in the donkey than the pig than he was in his lunch. He's getting a lot more. His pasture here is much bigger and grassier than where he came from, so he's getting a lot more calories just as a result of being out here for the day.
Oh, that's good. He looks great. Oh, buddy. Yeah.
He's very fussy about grass. He will walk around and sniff and finally find a patch. He loves clover. I'm right here, darling.
He's in the clover club because a lot of our animals really enjoy the clover. Oh, buddy, having a snack.
So let me show everybody this.
Okay.
This, in addition to being a workout, that Buddy has lost some teeth like many horses his age, so he can't process hay effectively. So he gets a ridiculous amount of food. He gets 6 quarts of this mixture 4 times a day, and it's a mixture of grain and pelleted hay and ground up alfalfa, very nutrient dense and calorie dense, soaked in a lot of water. And since we took him in to bathe, this is not soupy enough, so I'm going to put some more water in here and then offer it to him.
And then we are at just about at time, Kathy. So we would like to thank all of our lovely humans for joining us today from here at Catskill Animal Sanctuary. We hope you enjoyed time with both of our buddies and with Kathy Stevens, our wonderful founder. We hope you can come see us this weekend. We do still have a few spots left on Kathy's Break All the Rules tour. Again, those are at 11 and 1:30. And you can find information on our website to book those tickets, and you can come in here and meet both the buddies yourselves. So we would love to see you this weekend, but please get your tickets in advance. We will fill up.
Yes,
So,
we will.
we would
As we have been every Saturday in October.
I know, it's been gorgeous here. We've had such a nice time, and the leaves are changing, so we've been enjoying our visits with humans. But so we hope to see you this weekend, everyone. Thanks again for all of your support, and we hope to see you next